And
So
I
see how
stopped by,
it goes.
actually, I stopped by Agathor streams a little bit. He's been practicing quite a bit. However, he's not like the most consistent runner that I have ever seen, but he's trying to become a lot more consistent. He has some pretty fun streams from what I've seen. So
Oh yeah.
I hope to see a pretty good race. And it looks like we're underway.
Yeah, awesome. So none of them did Disco Mario, so I'm going to opt for a reset. That's how it normally goes for me.
Alright, and just to start it off, we have SmartBall with the seed of 18 and agathor86 with the seed of 34 in the No Starworld Tournament in memory of Electric Fish Tank.
Yep, Electric Fish Tank was a super awesome Mario runner. He, just in general, he was so caring. He would always go to AGDQ. He was always part of that Retro Razors type stuff, and this was just our way of being able to show that we cared for him. We're also going to be taking donations. Any kind of donations given to us will be going to a student at his local high school for a scholarship. So it's going to be super awesome. So far, we've raised about $100. It'd be awesome if we could get more. Alright, so now they're going to be moving on actually to the first, probably the hard part of, I guess, this category, YI3. And it looks like they were able to get the box jump, everything was good there. They're really just going to be aiming to get a 259. That's really all there is to it.
I expect World 1 to go quite well for both of these runners. I've seen some of their runs, and I think they're pretty consistent at it. So I don't expect... Ooh, looks like Agathor had a little bit of a mishap, a little bit of a hiccup in YI3, but not too bad. Probably losing about 2 to 3 seconds at most. Not too costly.
No, not really. And actually, if he would have kept running, I think there is a chance he could have kept his P-speed. Not too many people know that you can actually keep running over that small tile. So I've definitely done it a few times. It's sort of risky, but if you do it at the right time, you can still keep your P-speed. Alright,
that would be a really good shot to go for, but I don't blame them for taking it safe in a tournament race.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's a tournament, you don't want to die on that level, that's for sure. That's the one level that I died in mine, and I ended up losing so much time.
And also, I don't think this was said yet, this is the Losers Round 2, match number 39.
Oh, yep, I don't think that was said yet.
So this is the second chance bracket.
Yep.
This is the last chance for either of these runners, basically. Or
Yep,
maybe the last chance. We will have to see.
Let's see how this goes. So it looks like they're doing about the same strat really for Iggy's Castle, so I'm willing to bet they're gonna get roughly the same time here. Yeah, 279, 278, pretty much the same time.
Doors are in fact the final boss of this game.
Yeah, they really are. For whatever reason, Nintendo just really didn't want you to enter doors on time. Alright, so now they're just gonna try not to get killed by the smashing Pop-Tarts there.
I've never been heard them called that before. That's pretty funny.
They've always just looked like Pop-Tarts to me, so that's just how it's going.
Never thought of them like that. Now we are both out of Iggy's. Looks like SmartBall has is about 2 seconds behind his PB. I'm not sure how far Agathor is behind his. It looks like it's going to be about 3 seconds. So not too far off their PBs. We will have to see. And for their PBs, I believe SmartBall has a 34:39 and Agathor has a 40-minute 1 second PB.
That's not bad. This could really go either way.
It really could. I don't know if SmartBall has practiced at all. Oh wait, that was actually the wrong race I looked at. Oops. It was the match number 40. Match 39 is between Slice and Death. Wrong match.
SmartBall's girlfriend says good luck to SmartBall.
But really good luck to both of these runners.
Yep, of course. This good luck's gonna give us a good race. Oh wow, 362.
Ooh, he got fast fly.
Yeah.
And a 359. Gives him a few frame advantage. That's alright.
Yeah, Alright, so now right here, more or less, they're just gonna be swimming. They're holding down to try and keep Mario from going up all crazy like. Now they're actually gonna be going up here then through that purple. Or it looks like SmartBall's not gonna be taking the pipe. He's gonna be taking it a little safer. But it looks like Agathor's actually opting for the shell. He'll be spin flying up there, he'll be grabbing it.
Oh, almost just a little hiccup there, but still grabbing the shell quite nicely.
Yep. He didn't... What? He lost like 2 seconds Mario time. Which is like maybe 0.5, 0.75 seconds real life time. That's not too bad. Looks like the chat's getting a little too hyped. Someone message got deleted, unless that's just one of those times where they just randomly type in message deleted to make it try and look like it was deleted. Can't tell.
No, it was a message deleted. It's not worth the reading.
Okay.
And now they're both in the ghost house. Both even about so far, and they're still about not even a level apart. They're in the same level still. So
Yeah,
that's
so
quite
far.
impressive. So we'll see how well that goes.
Hendrik says it was deleted too. Okay. That's all good. Really, things could definitely change whenever they both hit Morton. The Morton fly is really what separates the boys from the men.
It really does. And also, SmartBall does wish there was better doors. He has in fact seen some better doors.
Looks like SmartBall did mess up the light right there, but he has a backup strat.
But Agathor did not mess up the flight. Give him a few frames of advantage. Ooh, getting stopped by the cement block. Just tiny mistakes from both of these runners. I'm actually kind of interested to see how their times will differentiate.
Yeah. I think SmartBalls will probably be about a second faster.
Probably. He got a 254. Agathor got a 260.
Wait.
Alright.
Oh. Oh wow. Okay. I guess my brain doesn't work right now then.
That's alright, man. Now we're going into DP4, another flyover level.
Yeah, it's pretty much just hold left to win.
Also, it appears that we might be a few seconds ahead. I'm not entirely sure.
Weiser seems to think this race will be decided by only a few seconds. It definitely could be.
I have seen some races where they are differentiated by a few seconds, but not too many of them.
Okay, so delay by a couple seconds. Alright, sorry about that. So they both about to be finishing that one. They'll be moving on to Morton now. Now Morton's hopefully both of them get him. That way it ends up being a good race. But this is normally where you're going to be able to tell where there's going to be a split in time between the two.
I believe both of these runners actually know Morton fly. I've seen Agathor practice it a little bit in the stream, and I assume SmartBall knows it quite well. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've seen Agathor go for the spring. Ooh. So
I think he did try to go for it though.
He did try to go for the spring. However, he did manage to screw it up, so he will be losing a cycle, which I believe is about 12 seconds, from what I've heard. I just want to make
it's
sure.
Either 12 or 8 seconds. I don't know. So many people say different things. It's hard to tell.
I feel like it's more to 8 seconds, but time is irrelevant to me a lot of the time. Sometimes I forget today is Tuesday.
Actually, or if you're here in Texas, it's Wednesday because it's midnight. So, let's see. So, he will be taking the Hop of Shame up there to get to Morton. But at least he does have his Fire Flowers, so he'll be able to get those 2 free hits onto him to make the kill a bit quicker. I'm also needing to slow down on the things that are happening.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So hard.
Looks like
So
Agathor
hard.
saved about 0.6 seconds on his PB, and is only 2.5 seconds behind his PB at this moment.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
It also looks like SmartBall was... I'm sorry?
I was gonna say, I can't really read SmartBall's split times. They're a bit too smushed on my screen. Can you read them quite well?
His split time for that's 12:10, I think. It looks about
No,
right.
the red. I was asking about the red difference time. The red
Oh, the
delta.
red difference time?
I,
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I, I
I
can't
can't read that.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
I wasn't just going entirely blind.
No, you're not going blind. I even have this on a 50-inch HD TV, so I would have
Alright.
thought it would have been bigger.
And SmartBall managing to go through Vanilla Secret 1 quite well. However, having a small hiccup halfway through the level. Agathor managing to go through Vanilla Dome 1 quite well, maybe having a small hiccup as well. We'll see how well his Vanilla Secret 1 goes.
A good thing to note was I believe what Agathor did right there is he made sure as he was doing his spin flight that he was actually going to be hitting the block, that he's able to pop that vine out in case anything else happens, because it's relatively easy to mess that one up. And it's much easier if for some reason you don't get the flight that you want, you can at least grab onto the vine to get up.
Agathor taking it a little bit safe with the Koopa lines, and it looked out in his favor a little bit. He gets to keep both his cape and his flower, unlike some other unfortunate runners in the previous tournament races.
Yeah.
SmartBall is, and now we're going into a few of the flyover levels. Unfortunately.
Yep. So now it's just going to be tap left to win for a little bit there. So a fun fact about the level that SmartBall's in, actually in the Japanese version, you are able to eat those dolphins with Yoshi. You cannot do that on the US part, though. I always found that to be interesting.
And it's the best Yoshi food out there.
Probably is. I was gonna say maybe it's the biggest thing you can eat, but I think Yoshi can eat those moles. I don't know where Yoshi keeps those moles. I mean, nothing ever comes out of Yoshi, I guess, unless you're playing Yoshi's Island, then eggs come out of Yoshi, but...
I mean, if you eat enough berries,
yeah,
an egg does come out of Yoshi. So you aren't...
He poops out berries, and then Mario... no, he eats the berries, poops out lives, and then for some reason Mario gets lives out of his poop. That's how it works. I love Mario. Alrighty, so he'll be going on, let's see, he actually, I was sort of expecting him maybe to get the cape, but I think he just did that for giggles.
Normally you would keep a feather and a flower for all the way up to Roy, considering the next two bosses are Ludwig and Roy, which both require the fire flower to decrease the amount of hits it takes to actually kill him.
Oh yeah, exactly. Woo! Oh, I'm sorry.
Hit boxes, please. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was a scary Reznor right there. Oh man.
SmartBall showing you how to work with Reznor. That is 100% the most Reznor I have ever seen. Shout out.
And since he's got, and now that he has there's not much really to say about Butterbridge 1 except it's about 1:52 to complete it, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But we see Agathor is now heading towards Reznor. I'm curious to see whether he'll go for fast Reznor or safe Reznor. We saw SmartBall just go for fast Reznor. So
yeah,
I'm not sure.
He almost regretted it, but he was
Almost. Looks like it's going to be safe.
Better safe than sorry.
A good motto. It's a little bit too safe for me, but keeping your feather is all right.
Yeah, Reznor's just scary in general. He could, man, if you end up dying there, that's not fun at all. You have to go back through and do everything again. So I don't blame him. But I mean, even if he did lose his feather, this is at least the one part where you can lose your feather and not be too punished for it. You may lose a couple of seconds.
Alright, since both of our runners are now on Butterbridge 1, the auto-scroller level, I'd like to remind everyone this is the No Starworld Tournament in memory of Electric Fish Tank, and if you'd like to donate, here is a link in the chat. Zero, would you like to explain a little bit about the donation thing a little bit?
Oh, yeah. But first, it looks like SmartBall was duping, and, well, he got duped. He did die in the one level that you should never die in.
Oh no!
The irony was that he was duping a life block. Poor guy. I'm so
Man.
sorry.
Oh man.
I'm so sorry. Okay, so yes, so we'll get to the donations. So this tournament, this is all in honor for our good friend Electric Fish Tank. He passed away last October. He always did so much for the community. He was also doing things for the retro raisers, and he was just always out there looking out for people and having fun. And this is more or less our way of being able to pay him back, just for being as awesome as he. I don't think there's any way we could truly pay him back. This is our attempt at paying him back. But any kind of donations that are given during this stream are actually be going towards a student scholarship at his local high school that he went to. I believe, to be more exact, it's supposed to be for someone in band. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. It looks like Agathor is just now going through. He's finishing the auto-scroller.
And he has now taken the lead.
Yeah, that's a good thing to note. He's taking the lead now.
A very... It can go either way still. We still have Clips and Royfly to get through. As well as some of the more difficult levels up ahead, like Wendy and the Valley Fortress. A little hiccup on the,
Okay, so the best way to donate during the races, would be right there. You can, I believe you go through with PayPal. Technically it's PayPal, but through PayPal you should be able to also use a credit card, and you shouldn't have to create a PayPal.
Oh my! Tina Hacks with a donation of $50. Oh
Wow.
man.
Wait, where? I'm not seeing that come up on the stream. How do we know that?
It did come up on the stream, and it's also in the Super Koopa bot that it looks like it was just implemented. That's amazing, Tina.
Oh yeah, thanks Tina. That's
Thank
awesome.
you very
so
much.
That's gonna put us at about $170. That's super awesome. I'm so hoping to be able to pull together at least $500 out of this. I'd like to be able to bless one of the kids that went to this school. So
This is a wonderful thing, guys. Thank you very, very much.
Yep. It looks like Agathor is taking the easier route. He did not want to cape through that. Don't blame him. Way too easy to die to the salsa up there.
Kind of having fun a little bit on the nets with the Koopa.
Yep, looks like, though, SmartBall, ooh. SmartBall wanted to go for it. He was going for it, then ended up just diving into the spiky... I still don't know what those are called. I keep forgetting.
Spinies?
Are they called
spiny beetles?
spinies?
No, I don't think they're. I don't think they're called spinies. I think
Oh, well, looks like SmartBall, he's coming out here with the backup strats. Went over there and he got the cape. Now, I don't know if he really needed to do that because we're able to get cape in FOI 1 and really not lose any time.
I was really kind of wondering what he would do as well. Spike tops? Don't remember. I think spike top sounds about right to me. Walk think. But yeah, I'm not too entirely sure. But any sort of backup is going to help him, considering he won't have to change up his strats for the next few levels.
Yeah, that's true. If that's one that he's least practiced and he doesn't want to change up his strat for FY1, then I wouldn't blame him.
Alright, now handing into Forest of Illusion, we're going to see both of these runners go elect Yoshi for the clip in Forest of Illusion 2. Do you want to explain a little bit of the clip in a very layman's terms, or I can explain if you'd like.
I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. You want me to what do you want me to explain?
Either of us could explain the Yoshi clips. You let me do it? Alright.
Yeah.
So Yoshi clips. Basically, these runners will basically set up Yoshi's subpixel, is a very, very technical part of the run. Both of these runners will hopefully both know it. It begins in the first part of the run. They're going to try to clip into the corner of the level. And if they're lucky, they will be able to go out of bounds with both Mario and Yoshi, and save them from having to navigate through the maze-like level. Agathor being rejected by the urchin of all things.
Yeah, he was being an urchin, that's for sure.
And if you, unfortunately, it looks like his Yoshi hit the floor, which means his Yoshi sub-pixel, the technical thing, is not very good. Not very good chance.
Yep. So they're both gonna be going for flip here for a little bit. It's a good thing to note that SmartBall he's at least going for both flips. He's going for left and he's going for right.
Ooh.
But he was able to get that other one.
SmartBall going for it. It looks like Agathor has given up and is going to go for the easy clip.
I don't blame him. I definitely don't blame him at all. It's called hard clip for a reason. It's hard.
Rip Van Fish being a little bit scary for Agathor here. But that means since SmartBall was able to get the hard clip, SmartBall has now taken the lead.
Yep.
But it isn't over yet, folks.
No,
this race has been going back and forth for a few times this race. It's pretty good so far.
Yeah, we'll wait to see how things go for Roy. Some of the best people can mess up Roy. Roy's an easy one, but it's also really easy to mess up, especially if you miscount how many cape pumps you're supposed to be doing. Also, we have to say it, but SmartBall got the dirty bubble.
Yo! Good stuff, dude.
It saves like what? Like 1 frame?
I heard it's up to 2.
Is it up to 2? 2, 1, same thing. That also looks like Agathor got it too.
Same amount of frames to you. Alright. Now SmartBall will be the first one that saves 15 minutes. Isn't that right, Tina?
Probably.
Alright, sorry about that. Probably. SmartBall is going to be the first one to attempt a Roy Fly. We'll see how well his goes for him. Going pretty well,
Yep,
and looks like he went through it quite well.
Yep, he got a little shaky there towards the end. He probably didn't mean to clip onto that, but other than that, that was really impressive.
That really was impressive. Now we get to see Agathor attempt it immediately after him.
He's also sort of swagging it out with the flying after killing him.
Agathor taking it safe by regaining P-speed in the middle between those two small corridors, I would say. I have no idea what else to call it in this small bit of time I have.
Yeah, too much.
But
they are not enough time.
They both managed to get through Roy just fine. SmartBall still has a small lead, but they're still less than a level apart, so it could still go either way.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now the next thing that what are the next levels? So it's relatively easy to mess up Chocolate Secret, especially if you're trying to fly over the Boo versus spinning on him. I don't care what people say. I still think spinning on it is easier than everyone says. But whenever you're flying over him, man, if you go down too low and you clip into him, he's just going to send you down and you're not flying anymore. Everything goes downhill from there. So, we'll see how they end up taking this strat.
Alright, and for PV updates, it looks like SmartBall is only a minute behind his, while Agathor is actually 5.2 seconds ahead of his. That's pretty promising.
Oh yeah.
And now SmartBall will be heading into Chocolate Ghost Town, so not too difficult level. Some of these levels you can just easily fly over, as Agathor is currently doing. And I believe they are both going to... SmartBall already went for Unicape, and I believe Agathor will go for it as well.
Yeah, it looks like SmartBall's, he's going to cape over it.
I mean, what else are you going to do? Play through it normally?
My strat's to take a ride on him. But that's normally how I go about it. That was actually, he got it. He got a 271 door. Perfect. He even got a really good room too.
He indoors did not mess him up this time. Those are actually kind of friendly. I'm actually kind of surprised myself.
So Agathor, he's also shown me how it's done. He's flying over it. Maybe I will have to learn the flying strat. Maybe I will learn the flying strat. Oh, whew. Agathor got a little close right there, though. Flying strat is free.
Oh,
Ooh.
that is not too nice for Agathor.
Yeah, he's going back.
He's gonna do the no cape strap, it looks like. Alright. Worked out well for him.
Nice.
He seems to have brushed up on his no cape strap, so I'm quite impressed. And it looks like SmartBall is through Chocolate Island 2, I believe that is.
Yep,
My mind
moving
just
on.
completely blanked on the level. And now SmartBall will be the first one to attempt to Chocolate Secret.
Yep, looks like he did the... I believe what Wyatt was calling the Steven strat. I call that the Panda strat. The Panda Bear strat. He was the one that taught me that. That's a nice little strat. As long as you just don't get frame ruled by the Bubsy Beetle.
Agathor having some unfortunate luck in Chocolate Island 2. Trying to save himself with Yoshi, but having no luck. Yoshi took him down this time with him. So Agathor is going to have to go back for some backup power-ups, giving SmartBall a nice, solid lead.
The Sten strat makes it impossible to get frame ruled. Huh, okay. Well, I guess maybe I'll need to look into that. Alright, so it looks like he's gonna be going through. He's back for FY1, he just wants to get as many of the power-ups as he can. Yeah, he also took the checkpoint just in case he has to go back there again. It's always nice to have.
SmartBall is now going to be attempting Wendy. I'm wondering if he is going to go for the Crusher skip.
Either... Oh. He did
Oh,
get
as in he did get it. That was not a bad O, that was a good O.
Yeah. At first it looked like he may not get it, but he was able to get his P speed there. That was impressive.
Alright.
So now we'll just be flying through Wendy's room too. He's definitely flying through it. Doesn't look like he's gonna have any issues here.
Bit of a
Other than
hiccup
the
at the very
small one
end, but
towards the end, but
bit of a hiccup, but getting through quite nicely. Hopefully the Wendy RNG is alright. And now Agathor is out of Chocolate Island 2 finally, and is heading into Chocolate Secret. As SmartBall finishes up Wendy.
yeah. Tell. Is SmartBall on PB pace? It looks like he may, or is he on PB pace? No, maybe. Is he a minute behind? Yeah, I think that may be a minute behind.
That's
Maybe
a minute
not.
behind. That's a plus.
Yeah, that's
There's a
too
plus there.
small. Can even tell.
And that's a Valley Fortress split right there. He's about a minute 41 behind, it looks like, unfortunately.
Minute 41. Oh.
Ooh. Agathor losing his cape at the very end of Chocolate Secret. So he'll have to do some no cape strats or some casual strats to get through it safely. Or at the very least alive.
Yeah. Looks like SmartBall was going in for the cape anyway, even though he really didn't need it, and he just passed it. He's like, no need. Alright, so now, with how fast he's going through this level, I have a feeling he may be going for the scroll strat?
I feel like since he's going fast enough, he would be going for the scrollless.
Is that it, or do I have those two mixed?
If you go
I think
fast
you were
enough,
right.
you
I'm sorry.
scrollless. Yeah. If you aren't fast enough, you scroll just to make sure it despawns.
Okay.
And it's going for the damage boost.
Perfect.
Agathor is now going to go through Wendy a little bit casually, no cape. Also losing his flower. Ooh! I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks
we're a
like
bit ahead still.
we lost Agathor to Wendy, sadly. It looks like he will be
Also-
going back to FY1. Yep, or
Orb. Yeah, it looks like Agathor had a bit of unfortunate in Wendy. He's going to Chocolate Island too. I'm actually kind of confused a little bit.
I think what he's doing, he's getting a cape from here. Or unless he's just getting Yoshi from here? No, yeah, he's getting a cape.
Can't really take. Oh, okay. So he's gonna get the coin.
Yeah.
The coin one. Not a bad strat.
And SmartBall, he's rocking through Vob 1. Making sure he doesn't get hit by any of the noses of the moles. Looks like he's doing a rather good job of that too. How is Agathor even awake at this hour? Yeah, well, I don't know. Ask him. We're just the monkeys that talk about the game.
Now SmartBall has a backup cape and will be heading into Vob 2. I'm guessing it will go for the cycle skip.
Ooh, Agathor getting the crusher skip. That was nice.
Awesome. I'm really wondering if he knows Room 2 Wendy.
Well, if he knows crusher skip, I think there's a decent chance he does.
I mean, I know Crusher Skip, but I don't know Room 2 Wendy. If that tells you anything.
Okay, well, it looks like he was attempting it. He did lose P-Speed. So SmartBall did not go for clip. Don't blame him.
But he did go for the cycle skip, so
Yeah.
not losing as much time as you think he is. Oh, that unfortunate Wendy RNG.
Yeah, that's what Wendy does, sadly.
Okay.
It'd be
Making
better
it
if
through Wendy.
Yeah,
Finally
especially with
making it
small
through.
Mario. That's scary. Alright, so SmartBall a little quicker through there.
Now that he's through there, he's gonna go into, my mind just completely blanked on the name, Valley Fortress.
Yep, Valley Fortress. The one with the crazy spiking things constantly smashing down.
Yep.
This is a very, very dangerous level. He'll probably do the flight through it, so you guys are in for a good treat if he pulls this off.
And something I've learned a few too many times, this level does not have a midway in the slightest.
So he did lose P-Speed. He could pick it back up again if he gets lucky. He almost did. He's just gonna have to pick up his P-Speed right there.
Agathor
That's
is
really
now.
not that much of a time loss.
Agathor is now. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Agathor is now in a sunken ghost ship. So I think he's gonna go for. I'm not sure how fast he'll be able to go. So hopefully we'll be able to see Scrollless or Scroll despawn.
Yep, and SmartBall going through and teaching Bowie, who's actually boss after Bowie decided to take his cape.
So it was a mostly fast Reznor.
Yep. So
Agathor, Agathor going for Scroll.
Yeah, I
Scroll
think he
despawn?
may have been able to do that though, scrollless, but he scrolled anyway.
Just want to make sure, so you don't have to
Yeah.
wait for the book cloud. I mean, you can also swim through it, but that's a little bit more difficult than it should be.
Yeah, so Mike the Pone Star do spin jumps back and forth, help keep P-Speed. Yes. When you
Yes,
see him
they
running
do.
back and forth and he's doing that, you don't even have to only do, I guess, the spin jumps. I think the spin jumps are just not like that because the jumps aren't as high and it's a little bit easier to control them.
Agathor taking a hit and sunken ghost ship and getting the orb.
So SmartBall going here. He's starting his first phase of Bowser.
Was going for Cape Kill, however, he was a little bit too early on his takeoff, so he will be having to do no Cape strats for the final 2 phases of Bowser.
Yeah,
Agathor heading back.
Scary.
Yeah. Agathor heading back to Sunken Ghost Ship to get I believe just a single feather. Not sure if he'll go for a second backup.
I don't think there's that much of a reason to. You can always just take that ice block or the. Well, what does Mr. Cab call that? That ice block.
Somebody just told me a blue block.
Blue block, but whatever. You can take
Throw
that
block?
and it copies your power up. So that would be my
Throw-
guess.
Yeah. But he did lose losing both of his power ups, so he's gonna have to take it a little bit casually through the Vob one. Grab blocks. I think I've heard him as called throw blocks, blue blocks. I've heard him called many different things. I think I've returned the term throw blocks since I myself throw them up at a big blue boo.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who was it that told me there were ice blocks. There were a bunch of people who call them a bunch of different things. You call them throw blocks. Oh.
Agathor getting hinged by the
Yeah, he got sandwiched, sadly. And it looks like SmartBall's coming out with a 3609 or 3608 time. Congrats.
Yep, and it looks like it's a gold split for him. And on the SRL room, he has a 3613.
Nice.
Congratulations,
Congrats,
SmartBall.
man. If
Congratulations.
SmartBall wants in here, we can definitely throw him into the chat. If he doesn't want to be in the voice chat, that's fine too.
And while we're waiting for SmartBall if he wants to come in here, just want to let just as another reminder, this is the No Starworld Tournament for the memory of Electric Fish Tank, a great member of the community who recently passed away. And this tournament, it is in memory of him. And if you would like to donate, here is a link. It is just donate any amount, and if you would like to explain what the donations are for again, if you don't mind.
Sure. So basically the donations are for a scholarship. In EFT's obituary, he knew that we were going to do something like this. He literally put any donations need to go to the high school. So what we're doing is we're going to his high school's band program, and we are going to be giving one of them some money for a scholarship. We've raised about, I think now $170 because Tina Hacks donated $50. So let's see if we can hop up to 500 because we still have quite a bit. This is probably like 55% of the way through the tournament. It maybe will be finished by Christmas if we're lucky. Alright, and it looks like SmartBall says he's in Discord. Let me pull him over.
Alright. Agathor is going to get through the sandbar at the moment. Just taking it a bit safe. Not much is ahead of him besides Valley Fortress and the end of the Bowser fight.
Alright, is it cool if I pull SmartBall in right now?
It's perfectly fine for me.
Okay.
Oh.
Welcome, SmartBall. GG.
Thank you.
That was
SmartBall.
definitely a back and forth race there for a while, man. How do
Yeah.
you feel about that?
It was fun. I got the vine at least. You know.
How can I ask you, besides your Butter Bridge one, what do you think was the worst part about your run?
Let me see here.
Please don't say Butter Bridge one. I've already.
Honestly, it was a pretty solid run. If I hadn't died in Butterbridge 1, I would have PB'd. Maybe Castle 4 also gave me some trouble too, losing my cape.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I found that sort of ironic that you died duping a life.
I heard the commentary. That was brilliant.
All right. And now, what do you think is the best part about your run?
I had a pretty solid run through and through. I was happy with most of my forest. the clip I had the harder clip, the left clip, but I didn't push in far enough. But then I got the clip again, so.
If I could say something real quick for Agathor, it looks like he went through, he actually lost Cape, and then went into Resnor, and then lost Cape again, but he still got fast Resnor. He's sticking it through and he's doing well.
He really did get fast Resnor. It was quite impressive to see. And near the end, made it partially way through one of the buoy flames, so that was scary. And now all he has left is a no Cape Bowser fight. And as for another question for SmartBall, if you don't mind, did you have fun, man?
Loads of fun.
Loads of fun. That's awesome.
Loads of fun. I'm glad Agathor was able to accommodate me with the timing of this. I had to stay up pretty late for this, and he had to get up pretty early for this, just because our schedules are just so conflictive. And I appreciate waking up early for work for this.
Oh yeah, this was definitely a late race.
Yeah.
I think maybe someone was telling me I should move my microphone away from my mouth. And I'm now finally doing that. I apologize if I was really loud.
Just as a small break for this, I would like to thank Mario Master 409 for the donation of $2. Thank you very much, man. The donation will go to a scholarship of one of EFT's bandmates at his old high school. Thank you very much, Mario Master.
So, we're getting there. Getting there with Agathor. Looks like he's going to be moving on to second phase. So, I'm trying to think of a good question that we can ask you.
I don't have a question as much as SmartBall. You're going to go up against Chabos, or however he says it. What do you think? What do you think about that? Oh, before you
Chab.
You're what?
I'm familiar with him. He knocked me out of the No Starworld Tournament.
I'm sorry to break this up a little bit. Mike the Pawn Star, thank you for the donation of $10, man. Thank you very, very much. It's awesome of you, man. As we said before, the donation will go to one of the bandmates at EFT's old high school as a scholarship. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. So you know Chabos pretty well.
Yeah, we're familiar with each other.
He's definitely a good runner.
He's a phenomenal runner and a great guy.
It seems like you have a bit of a challenge on your hands at this point. Do you think you'll try to practice a little bit, or are you going to try to wing it again?
I will probably end up winging it again. I've been playing well. I just make the one mistake during the run. I just got to iron out one mistake. Like my last race, I died in YI3 a couple of times. And other than that, I had a great run.
I feel like somebody else died in Butterbridge 1 in your last race. I'm not entirely sure. Yes,
he did. It was CT Conqueror.
Oh.
So I guess I'm getting put up on that.
Well, at least both of you managed to do that. That's actually kind of hilarious to me. Just a small sense of maniacal hilarity. Yeah. And Agathor finishes with a time of 43:07 with an SRL time of 43:11.
Nice, congrats to him.
And W. Carrick has just given a donation of $80.
Wow, thank you, man.
Wow.
Thank you very much, W. Carrick, for your generous donation. As we said, the donation will go to one of EFT's old bandmates at his old high school in the form of a scholarship. Thank you very much, W. Carrick.
I'm super excited because I've been keeping in touch with his mom through email, and she was super hyped to figure out that we were going to be doing something like this. And I'm pretty sure whenever we're able to throw some money her way, she'll probably burst out in tears. I know that's something that I would do. I would definitely burst out in tears knowing that there are these people that cared this much about my son. That way we're able to just honor him. It shouldn't be loud. Def, what are you talking about, man? Oh well. Fine, I'll keep my mouth shut. I just won't talk anymore, okay?
Alright, and it looks like Agathor is ready to be dragged in here. Do you have any last questions for SmartBall before we drag Agathor in here?
I can't really think of any other questions. We want to just pull him in here? Let's go ahead and let's do it.
Alright. I mean, I don't have any status. I can't drag him in here.
Oh yeah. I was talking to. Let's say something in chat. I will do that. Agathor, there you go. Sorry about that. What's up, man? GG.
Yeah.
Hey,
Thanks for the
Agathor!
Hey.
Good job,
Agathor! Did you have fun, man?
A lot of fun. I just thought, you know, when I saw SmartBall unfortunately die in BB1, I thought, shit, now the pressure's on.
I got the vine.
At least you got it. No, but seriously, SmartBall played a really good game. I mean, there was no hope. He's too good. But it was a lot of fun. Eclipse screwed me as usual. And then, I don't know what the hell I did in the ghost house. I spin jump instead of normal fly, and I just like, it's over now. Time to piss around a bit, so...
Alright, just to hone it in a little bit, what do you think was the absolute worst part about your run?
Oh, chocolate ghost house, easily.
Yeah. Must have been very unfortunate.
Yeah.
And besides, just to get a little bit more positive, what do you think was the absolute best part about your run?
Fast Rosenor kill.
Yeah, that
Really...
that was a relatively good one, man. The last one was a bit of a clencher. You ended up going through there with small Mario. I was hiding under my bed, hoping you weren't gonna die with that.
I forget which...
especially with SmartBall, his too. Hitboxes are definitely something with red.
I wasn't sure which one of them it was, but thank you for bringing it up. Oh man, that SmartBall Reznor kill. Oh, that first fireball made me clench so hard.
Yeah.
That was too scary, man.
Reznors were crazy.
I saw him open his mouth and I just went for it, no fear.
Well, I just went for it because I thought, well, I've lost, so there's might as well do something swaggy. I was going to go for sandbar, and then at the last second I thought, no.
I don't blame you. There have been times where I was like, I'm just going to go for sandbar. It's like, oh, never mind. I'm dying today.
Anywho, dudes, thanks for having me on. I've got to get ready for work. Thank you for this tournament, and thank you for allowing me to join, basically. And good GG, SmartBall.
Thank you, Agathor. You as well. Thanks for getting up early for this.
It's cool. Take care, dudes.
Take care, everyone. I'm headed off as well. I gotta head to bed.
It looks like that's gonna be it, guys. It looks like, just to let you all know, I'm gonna check the calendar real quick. The next race will happen at 5 p.m. on the calendar for me. That's about 8 p.m. tomorrow. My mind just blanked. It's gonna be 8 p.m. tomorrow with Storster versus Jackson. Be sure to tune in 8 p.m. tomorrow. And apparently there's a race right after at 9 p.m. with Maestro and Tina. Good luck to both of those runners. And I think that's it for all of us today. Yeah. Is there any last? That'll be it. All right. Thank you very much to Def for the restream. Thank you Zero for the commentary.
And thank you for helping. I definitely couldn't have done it without you.
Alright, and since that's all, thank you all for watching. Thank you for being wonderful people, and as soon as we're ready to host, we'll host someone, and that'll be it from me. Peace, everyone, and thank you very much for the donations. They were really awesome.